Hey, I just wanted to explain the basics of the activity for today, tomorrow, and possibly even the next day, which is going to be this worksheet here, which looks a little similar to you, but a little different because I included this equations sheet from the Earth Science Reference Table. So the main point of this is to be able to analyze data in order to state relationships, right? So that would be like as one variable increases, the other variable is cyclic, or the other variable is constant, increasing, decreasing. So the rate of change formula is also going to be important for this, right? So we're going to have to find a change in value, which is going to be, two numbers with the same unit, whether it's temperature, whether it's elevation, whether it is air pressure, right? So change in value can be anything for rate of change, but time will always be a unit of time, whether that's seconds, minutes, hours, days, years, months, weeks, right? So time will always go on the bottom. Remember, subtract the two top numbers because that's a change, and then subtract the time, which might be a number minus zero, so like 0 hours or something, just subtract the time, okay? So I also just want to show you that we're also going to be graphing. So in this case, we're going to be observing bacteria growth. So determine the rate of change between 60 minutes and 120 minutes. So we're only going to be looking at time, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. So since that's time, that goes on the bottom of our formula. So that'd be 120 minus 60, so 120 minus 60. But on the top of the equation, that's going to be our change in value. In this case, our value is number of bacteria. So that would be 64 minus 8. So it'd be 64 minus 8 divided by 120 minus 60. So, like if this was a math class, we would use PEMDAS, and we would put parentheses around the outside. But for this class, just know that we always use if we set it up and there's subtraction, we always are going to subtract first. So subtract the top part of the fraction, and then subtract the bottom part of the fraction, and then you'll get an actual fraction, and then you can plug it in the calculator and divide. All right? So also just be careful when you're graphing, okay? Graphing is important. These go up by 0.25, or like think of it as quarters, money, right? So if you have 13.8, that's like $13.80. If we look on here, $13.80 falls between $13.75 and $14. So this number for 1880 would be a little bit above 1375, because 13.8 or 1380 is a little bit more than 75. So just be careful with that, all right? So remember, we're stating relationships, and in this case, the relationship is as time increases, the temperature, for the most part, increases, all right? So that's a direct relationship.